Dogs have a total of 42 teeth when they're fully grown. 79% of pet owners sleep with their fur babies. A group of parrots is known as a pandemonium. Animals yawn based on how large their brain is. The bigger the brain, the longer they will yawn. Ant queens can live for up to 28 years. Antarctica is the only continent that turtles don't live on. Approximately 1 million dogs in the US are named in their owners' wills. Although dogs can't legally be heirs, pet parents may delegate someone to care for their furry friend and provide a trust to make that happen. Zebras only have one toe on each foot. Arctic and Antarctic trace their names to the simple meanings of bears and opposite the bears. Captive tigers in the US alone outnumber the amount of wild tigers worldwide. There's 5,000 captive tigers in the US and only 3,900 in the wild around the world. Crows can remember the faces of individual humans. They can also hold a grudge. Dogs can be allergic to humans, specifically their dander. It can take up to 12 months for a dog to recover while being treated for this allergy. Even a small amount of alcohol placed on a scorpion will make it go crazy and sting itself to death. Feeding curry to a sheep reduces the amount of methane in its farts by up to 40%. Foxes have whiskers on their legs. This helps them with their bearings, especially when it's dark outside. In 1953, NBC's Today Show had a chimpanzee co-host named J. Fred Muggs. It's estimated that he earned the network about $100 million. A group of whales is called a pod. Fungus is more closely related to an animal on a genetic level than it is to a plant. Herringfish communicate by using flatulence. Male cats are called toms, and females are called queens or mollies. People can suffer from a psychological disorder called boanthropy, which makes them believe they are a cow. Roughly 1/3 of cats are not affected by catnip. The euphoric reaction commonly associated with catnip is hereditary. Some butterfly species are really fast. The skipper butterfly can fly as fast as a horse can run. Dogs with pointed and long faces tend to live longer than those which have flatter faces, such as pugs. The blue whale's heart weighs up to 1,000 pounds, is 5 feet long, 4 feet wide, and 5 feet tall. Both the United States and Soviet militaries have trained dolphins. They can be used for rescuing lost naval swimmers and locating underwater mines. The collective group of lemurs is called a conspiracy. A group of unicorns is called a blessing. The color red doesn't really make bulls angry. Bulls are colorblind to certain colors, including red. The front paws of a cat are different from the back paws. They have 5 toes on the front, but only 4 on the back. The Lion King was originally called King of the Jungle, before they realized that lions don't actually live in jungles. The loudness of a monkey is relative to the size of its testicles. Researchers found that the smaller the testicles, the louder the monkey. A similar correlation can be found in American male humans, where a bigger or louder pickup truck correlates to smaller testicle size. The name for a group of rhinoceroses is called a crash. The patterns on a giraffe are totally unique. No 2 giraffes are ever the same. The spiked dog collar was invented by the ancient Greeks to protect their dogs from wolf attacks. A swan has over 25,000 feathers on its body.
Whoa.
When dogs are first born, they are completely blind and can't hear anything. The first sense they develop is the sense of smell. We're outnumbered. The total population of insects is about 200 million per person on Earth. The word peacock doesn't actually apply to both male and female birds. It's only the males that are called peacocks. The females are called peahens. Together, the collective name for them is peafowl. There was a snail glued to a specimen card for 4 years in a British museum before scientists realized it was still alive. Turkey vultures used offensive vomit to get rid of any disturbing animal. They can propel their puke up to 10 feet. Vanilla flavoring is sometimes made with castoreum, the butt goo of beavers. Violin bows are commonly made from horsehair. While shedding, geckos will eat their skin in order to gain back nutrients. Armadillo shells are bulletproof. One Texas man was injured when a bullet he shot at an armadillo ricocheted off the animal and hit him in the jaw. Blue whales eat 500,000 calories in one mouthful. Dogs usually start sniffing with their right nostril. They'll keep sniffing with the right if the smell signals danger. But if it's something good like food or a mating partner, they'll switch and start using the left nostril. Paint used to be stored in pig bladders. At birth, a baby panda is smaller than a mouse, around 3 to 5 ounces. August 17th is known as Black Cat Appreciation Day. Baby rabbits are collectively known as a litter. Bookworms are actual insects that bore holes in books. A major book feeding insect is a paper louse that feeds on microscopic mold in poorly kept books. There's an uninhabited island in the Bahamas known as Pig Beach, which is populated entirely by swimming pigs. Scientists, along with an amateur beekeeper, found that wax worms are capable of eating and breaking down plastic bags. The good news is, the wax worm's stomach environment can be recreated to safely dispose of plastic bags and bottles. A snail can sleep for 3 years. Adult cats only meow at humans, not other cats. Kittens meow to their mother, but once they get a little older, cats no longer meow to other cats.